Hey guys, it's Dorian Ray, also known as the Unorthodox Strategist, and today we're going over the OG tank Reinhardt, also known as Rein. So Rein is a tank that has a whopping 625 total health, with 300 of that being armor. He gets the normal tank passive of getting knocked back less, and providing less ult charge from damage and healing. He has no other passive. His abilities are pretty straightforward: Big Shield, Charge, and Fire Strike. His Big Shield is a barrier that blocks damage from the enemy but will allow friendly fire to go through it. While holding it up, you can't attack, and have a 30% movement speed decrease, but it has 1200 HP and regenerates at 144 barrier health per second after you take it down for 2 seconds. If it breaks, it has a 5-second cooldown before you can use it again. If you hold the primary fire button while holding the shield, you can look around yourself without changing the position of the shield. Charge is a fun ability that has a range of 50 meters and gives you 200% movement speed buff. Once charging, you can alter the course slightly and cancel the charge early by activating it again. If an enemy is hit directly, they're pinned and get carried for the rest of the charge. It deals 50 damage to anyone not pinned that's hit, and if someone gets pinned to a wall, they take 300 damage, meaning it pretty much one-shots any non-tank character. The enemy can countercharge with a charge of their own, and both parties will get knocked down for 2 seconds. This also happens with Rocket Punch from Doofus, Shield Bash from Brig, and a charging Bob. His last ability is his only ranged ability, Fire Strike. Deals 90 damage on hit, passes through enemies and barriers, and only the center of the projectile hitting a wall destroys it. It can hold up to 2 charges, and it's a fairly short cooldown of 6 seconds, so it's a good ability to throw out to get some quick ult charge or try to poke the enemy. It's a fairly slow projectile with a travel speed of 25 meters per second. His ultimate is called Earth Shatter. He slams his hammer down, and in front of him, in a cone with a max range of 20 meters, it deals 50 damage and knocks the enemy down for 2 seconds. If the enemy gets hit directly with the hammer, it deals an additional 200 damage. So walking up and directly slamming somebody will pretty much sign their death certificate as long as they're not a tank. Enemy barriers and walls can block it, but they still take the damage from it. Finally, his hammer. This is his main weapon. He has a beefy rocket hammer that swings with a very wide arc within a range of 5 meters. Since it is a melee weapon, it will go through barriers and deal 85 damage on hit, meaning he can 2-shot a tracer with it if they get too close. Due to the nature of Rein's kit, he's mostly defense-based, being able to protect his teammates and absorb damage with his shield. He excels at close-range combat and is great for picking off DPS and support characters with his charge. Since they added the ability to cancel your charge early, you can now stun enemies off the edge of the map without going off yourself. And along with that, they made it a very valid movement ability to just get around the map faster. A lot of the time while playing Rein, you have to keep a close eye on your barrier health, since destroying it puts it on a 5-second cooldown. A lot of the time, your enemies will try to burn it down before throwing out big ults such as Diva Bomb. While playing as Rein, you have to be a team player. So try to stick close to your team and use his barrier to help gain some ground, or allow your allies a safe retreat. And now you know about Reinhardt. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. More videos like this should be coming soon, and I hope this helps.